You are listening to an excerpt from the dark romance Mad Rabbit Wants to Live by Ol Cup. I'm sitting in the bar waiting for this fucking Joe. God, I'm never late. And I hate when other people are. And I actually prepared for this damn date. I put on a short dark blue dress with short sleeves. Did my hair, put mascara on. I wasn't in the mood for heels today, so I wore my favorite high-top sneakers. I smell nice, I look great. I'm even breathing evenly, and this asshole is late. I try to calm the rage that's building inside me as I stare at the clock hands. He was supposed to be here 7 minutes ago. I'll wait 3 more, then I'm out. What the hell, but screw it. I get up and decide to leave. Millie? A tall guy appears the second I throw the long cord of my phone over my shoulder. Oh, sorry I'm late. I couldn't find parking. There's some biker gathering going on. I had to leave the car a few blocks away. He reaches out his hand and introduces himself with that stupid name, Joe. He's handsome enough fit, but his teeth are way too white for someone with that much tan. Fine. Whatever. I sit down again. I chose a table by the big panoramic window so I can turn away if he ends up being boring as hell. What are you drinking? Joe asks, blinding me with those bleached teeth. Screw it. My sobriety has dragged on long enough, and maybe this night will suck a little less if I have a drink. Gin, I exhale. He heads to the bar and comes back a minute later with 2 glasses. He starts talking in his low voice, and I feel his hungry gaze sliding over me like I'm prey. Gross. Outside, I hear engines roaring and brakes screeching. Someone's tearing around the parking lot. Then laughter, excited yelling. I try not to look out the window because Joe is waving his hands around, explaining his job like I care. Be polite, Millie. Smile. Suddenly, my phone vibrates. A message. Some standard weather alert. Sorry, I cut him off. Important call, 1 minute. Perfect moment to run. First to the bathroom, then away from this guy altogether. What a bore. I'm back a minute later. Joe's stupid smile is still glued to his face. Sorry, I force out again. I have to go. Something came up. I got a weather alert and it says, "You're a piece of worthless shit with a high chance of precipitation." Oh no, Joe sighs. But we were having such a great time. Seriously? Let's at least have a drink then. You didn't even touch yours. He hands me the glass of gin, smiling like an idiot. Fuck it. I wanted the drink anyway. I take the glass from his hand and lift it to my lips. He watches me without blinking. Right as I decide to knock the whole drink back in one go, something hits the window next to our table. Bang! I jerk my head toward the glass and see a guy outside. Dark t-shirt, protective vest, motorcycle helmet. I stare at him, still holding the gin in my hand. What the hell? Joe growls, spitting as he talks. The guy in the helmet shakes his head, looking straight at me. I swallow hard and set my glass on the table. He gives me a small, approving nod. Who the hell is that? Joe spits again. 2 more guys appear behind the first. Both in helmets, both in black leather jackets. Joe, furious, storms outside. I follow him in shock. What the fuck? Joe yells at the helmeted guys, throwing his arms out. He barely takes 2 steps before he falls flat on his ass. The one in the t-shirt clenches his fist. Did he just punch Joe? Are you out of your damn mind? Joe shrieks from the ground, rubbing his cheek. While you were in the bathroom, he dropped something into your drink. I hear one of the leather jacket guys say. The meaning hits me, and my blood starts to boil. Joe tried to drug me. And then what? I don't need a big trigger to get angry. I'm angry all the time. It's the only emotion I have left. I look at Joe, and in the same second, I lift my leg and kick him in the face. He squeals. The helmeted guys stay silent. Blood splashes across the pavement. Maybe they lied, but I only thought about that afterwards. No, wait, it's not like that. Joe whines, and I kick him again. Blood pours from his nose. He closes his eyes and whimpers. Crazy bitch, he groans. I just wanted to help you relax. Weird justification, huh? Do I look relaxed to you? I hiss and kick him in the ribs. The guy who punched Joe takes a step toward me and reaches out a hand. Barely, but enough. Come on, he says in a low voice. His friends turn and walk off. The one in the helmet stays and keeps his hand out for me. I don't know why, but I take his hand and step over Joe's body. I follow the helmeted guy. The stranger leads me across the parking lot, still holding my hand. Silent. My anger has faded. I hope that asshole Joe rots in hell. We reach 3 bikes. His friends in black leather jackets slowly get on their motorcycles. I'm taking you home, the stranger finally says. I stop and stare at his closed helmet, shaking my head. I don't want to be alone right now. No one has ever tried to drug me before, and no stranger has ever saved me before either. I don't want to go home. It sounds childish as hell, but I still say it. He turns his helmet toward his friends. They stay silent for a minute. Maybe they communicate telepathically. God, what am I even thinking? Get on, the stranger says as he swings his leg over his bike. I've never been on a bike, and honestly, it scares me a bit, I blurt out, again sounding like a damn child. The first time, I'll be slow and controlled, he says, and I fucking freeze. It sounded dirty, I know, but I still smiled. Idiot. Uncertainly, I step closer to the bike and swing my leg over, settling behind this not-quite stranger. My knees rest on either side of his legs, and suddenly I don't know what to do with my hands. Hug him? Shit. Suddenly, the stranger grabs my thighs just above the knees, and without turning around, lifts and shifts my hips farther back from him. My ass instantly realizes I'm seated much more comfortably than before. Did he put me on an actual passenger seat? My head has no idea what's happening. Then he reaches back, still without looking at me, catches my hands, and forces me to wrap them around his waist. He starts the engine and pushes off. We begin to move.